I'm going to show you everything you need to know to get started using Instagram the right way, starting from a brand new account to how to navigate through everything coming up. So stay tuned. So in this tutorial, I'm going to be focused on the mobile app. Whether you have an iPhone or an Android, I'm going to be using an iPhone. But step one is just to download the app out of your wherever you get your apps from. And this app really works best on the phone. It is designed for a mobile device. There is a desktop interface that, to just be honest with you, is not very good. And to be honest, what you get on the tablet or iPad is just a framed version of what you get on your phone. So you're really better off being on a mobile device. So we're going to start off with a brand new account. Now you can see I've got a couple accounts here that I already have created, but we're going to start out for the purpose of this going to create a new account right there at the bottom. Now you can do this two ways. You can either add it by a phone number or by an email. So I'm going to sign up with an email here, and we're just going to use this one. Click next, and they're going to send you a confirmation code. All right, we're going to paste our confirmation code in there, and you hit next. And then you want to create a password. So I'm just going to create something simple here, so I can remember it for now. Okay, now you have your option. Now this is giving me the option to save the password. I'm not going to do that right now. And then you add your birth date in here just so that it knows that you're old enough to be using the app. Okay, add that. And then you add your name. So I'm going to go, just so I don't get it mixed up with my other account. And we add that, and then it's going to give you a suggestion of your username. Now, so you can make your name whatever you want. The username has to be unique to yourself. So this is the @ whatever it is. Now, it just so happens what I typed in was available. That's not always the case. Sometimes if you have a common name, you might need to add some letters or write it, spell it differently, or whatever you want. Mine's available, so I'm just going to hit next. You're going to agree to the terms and conditions. Of course, read through those. I've done this before, so I know it's in there. All right. So the next step is to add a picture. I'm just going to take a photo here. We're going to allow the camera. I'm going to do it like that. Use this photo. Very nice. Nice photo. All right. And we go done. Okay. And of course, you can link that to your camera roll and use a photo that's already been in there. And that's it. We are now in. So the next step is to allow access to your contacts. So this will go into your phone, find anybody in your contact list to add them as your friend, or give you the option to add them as your friend if you would like. And I'm going to choose not to do that for now for this, but you may do that just so that you can kind of start off with people that it'll know whether these people have access to Instagram to be able to add those. I'm just going to say not right now. Likewise, because Instagram and Facebook are owned by the same company, Meta, you can go into your Facebook profile and also find people that you're already friends with in Facebook to have the option to add them to Instagram. Again, I'm going to skip that for now. Okay, we're going to skip that. It's going to ask you if you want to remember your login. I'm going to say not right now because I want to type that in. And here you go. So let's talk a little bit about the navigation here. And we're going to start here on the home page. So if you look in the bottom left-hand corner, you can see a little house icon. You click on that, and that'll show you your home. This is the main feed, right? So this is everybody that you're following, and they're going to pop up in there, and you can see all that in there. Now, what you can do is you can hit the heart if you like the video, or you can hit the little speech balloon to be able to add a comment and just add it like that. And again, all of these comments are public, so anybody else that is on those accounts will be able to see that, and you start interacting. And this is where you really start shaping your account. The more that you interact with other posts and start communicating with people, the more that you'll see their content popping up, but also related content popping up. Now, one of the things you can do too is you can double tap it, and that will like it. You can go through and like posts that way, which is kind of nice as well. All right, and like we were talking about, you can click on the search and you can find specific posts. So let's talk about Wicked, right? We can find the Wicked movie there. We can follow the account on there. We can see the posts that are in that one. We can like those that way. So you can use it that way. If there's something specific that you're looking for to find it, you can search by hashtags. Let's say we want to look at winter, and you can find all the posts that come up that way. if you're looking for, there's a snowy post, right? I like that. So you can search by that and be able to find things that way. Then the middle button here is a plus icon to be able to post your own content. Now, there's a couple of different ways to post. A post is just a single picture that you want to share. You could do a story, which again, you can record yourself talking. Stories only appear for 24 hours and then they'll go away. Reel is a vertical video. So again, you can either pull from within your camera roll if it's something you already shot, or you could shoot it right in the app. And then you can also go live if you have that set up so that you can, as you are recording or recording the video, it is live and you can interact with people that way, which I am going to back out of because I'm currently using my camera and microphone to record this video. So you can post a lot of different things. Now, right next to that plus icon is a little play button, kind of a clapper, and this is all of the reels. So you can look at just the reels. So you can scroll up through here. You can see these reels that are popping up. We have some suggestions. And again, these are ones that are based on things that I've already done and see, oh, that's funny. He's fallen over. So you can see those. And that's kind of the interface that primarily what you're looking for within the app. So if you go to the little person icon in the bottom right-hand corner, that's your profile, okay? So again, this is kind of your stats. You can see how many things you've posted up across the top, how many followers you have, how many people you're following. You can edit your profile, so you can change all the information, add a bio, add links, whatever you want to do in there. Then you can see all of your reels, and of course, the photos that you're tagged in, which again, is the fun part about Instagram, is that if you take a group picture with a bunch of people, you can tag other people in the photo, they can tag you, and you can see those videos or photos appear there. Here's some suggestions. As I'm completing my profile, it's asking me to follow people, add my bio, and all of that. But typically, once you post photos, those will all be within there right where you have it. You can share your profile so that you can send it out directly to people. And you can also post directly from here. So you see up in the top right-hand corner, you can see a plus button. You can post your content right in there. You add a photo, add a caption, whatever you want. And then people can start, if they follow you, then that's going to pop up in their feed so they can be able to like the photo and comment on it and stay engaged with you that way. Now, we're going to go back here. I'm going to show you now, if we go look at Gary Vee's account, okay, so this is his profile, and obviously he has a lot more content here, so you can see what this looks like. If we're looking at the page, you can see all the different pictures. You can scroll through here, see everything that's on there. You can look at individual posts. That's kind of funny. So we'll take, and we can like that, and you can do it that way. And then the other thing is you can send direct messages here. So you can click on that little where it says message and click on there, and you can send a direct message to him. And this is private between you and the receiver of that message. And then you can see you have some settings here of how you follow that, how much of the posts that you see. And you can see how his profile is kind of laid out. You can see he has a lot more followers, a lot more that he's following. You can see where his links are. And so this is sort of what a well put together page would look like. So you have all that's in there, and just give it some time. Your profile will look like that in no time. The more you use it, the more comfortable you'll get, and in no time you'll have a well-built Instagram profile that you can start using right away. So hope this was helpful, and I'll see you in the next video.